Every third Thursday has been wild. We're 26 builds in, and can you believe that?
Seriously?
26 builds. And you know, it's time to get behind the scenes a little bit. And we have, from my right, Joey, who I put on detail all the time. Jeb, who's our head engineer. Mark, who's behind the camera lens most of the time, but you'll come out and fix things when needed. And then Meg, to my left here, graphic specialist and just all around awesome girl. Let's get behind Call of Duty. Crazy build. A lot of people thought like it was sponsored by Activision, but actually it wasn't. We just happened to get a call from Activision saying they liked the show.
Joey and I just got to Treyarch Studios, super pumped, getting briefed on the new Black Ops 2 game. We're gonna get some inspiration for this new board build.
So the original concept when we got the Call of Duty, we walked through this through Treyarch, and Joey and I came back and we were like really excited just to make basically prop boards.
Right, some like futuristic, like what would a board look like in 2025?
Right. I like the idea that we went to Jeb and we had seen this material in your office for a while. We know about it, obviously the honeycomb, but we're like, this is a great time to use it. And you helped us get it all together.
We had it sitting there for a while and we had played around with it a little bit, but it was really the first chance we got to actually build it and ride it, which was nice.
Behind the 1-inch edge concept, besides looking futuristic, was that it would have this different flex pattern throughout the whole board. And when we were talking about it, Joey, you did different size edge pieces.
Right.
But when we actually glued them on and pulled the board, the base of the board over to showcase it, I thought that's when it was pretty cool. Like I knew it was going to work on snow too. Like
Yeah,
we're going to
like
have a different flex.
When we put the, you didn't see this, but we put the 3 different bases together. So you had a regular base that's got a fairly standard flex because it's flexing all that metal that's on the sides. And then you had the base that I made that had, I think, 3-inch sections.
I think it was like 6 inch?
Maybe 6 inch. So it essentially flexed in zones. So you had like different spots that would kind of fold up almost like one of those roll-away tool belts that kind of rolls up in a big hexagon. And then you had your little 1-inch, your little 1-inch guy. And then you had the base that you made with the 1-inch edges, and it just shortened those zones. So you just had this incremental like flex, but it was all uniform.
Right.
You wouldn't get any resistance from the edge being all one piece. And it looked rad just in the bases, and it was really cool to see the different flexes on the snow too.
After all those boards that we built, I kind of came up to Mark and said, there's something wrong with these boards. They just seem too simple. Like we need something kind of every third Thursday in there, and that's when I kind of came up with that bulletproof idea at the last second.
Last minute ad, I got excited to make this board bulletproof. It is a Call of Duty tribute, and I got some Kevlar that we can lay up into the top sheet.
Which threw kind of a wrench in the whole plan.
Yeah, last second, like you were here until 4:30 in the morning.
Sometimes these builds go late into the night, 1:30 a.m. Not bad.
I think we all dove into this live action gameplay. Like we had no idea really what that meant, except for we scoured internet videos and found like these little kids making
LARPers.
LARPers. So we wanted to take a shot at that. And we also wanted to play around with graphics. We'd never done that for an every third Thursday. Like actually adding the video game effects to this edit was something cool.
Booyah! Watching Joey and Seth running around.
Bang, bang, bang!
Bang, bang!
Pop up, pop, 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 pop! Bang! Bang, bang, bang!
There's one scene where Dave Seth creeps up behind Dave and just slices his throat, right?
In my sights, I'm going for the knife. Pull out the knife. Yes, I love those kills.
But when you flip around to third person, you see this you see the Dave Lee just grin, and he's getting stabbed in the back of the neck.
Yeah.
I hear Seth behind me getting ready to kill me with a knife, and he comes up behind me and everyone's just standing there, and he goes, dude, you're supposed to die. Got die, sorry. One more time.
Oh yeah, so we had to do that 3 times.
Okay, one more time. I just had to practice.
Seth used to murdering people in silence. But he doesn't tell you that he did it,
Yeah,
so you're like...
I'm sitting there and I guess he knifed me, but he didn't say anything. But then he goes, knife!
Knife! Knife!
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to watch the next Every Third Thursday on December 20th on Network A. Leave your questions and comments. We'll answer them here on After the Build.
See ya!
See you later, boys!